You broke up. She made it clear that she's not interested in you anymore and she made a point behind your relationship. However, you somehow do not agree with her decision. You miss her. You can't accept her decision and you want her back at all costs. You've been trying to beg. You cried in front of her on your knees. You won her flowers. But did it work? I don't think so. A woman is not a machine. You can't program her to do the things how you want. If she decided to do so, there is no guarantee that she will return to you. However, if you want to get her back, follow these 6 steps. First and most important, learn how to control your emotions. And then not just in front of her and, for example, also on the social networks. As I mentioned, begging, this won't help you. Despair will definitely bury all of your chances of success. Tell me, in which universe the women are interested in Winnie? Guys, and besides, the ones they just broke up with? In none of them. Women want emotionally strong and mature men. So what to do about it? If you're sad, cry in your pillow or box in their bag. Secondly, watch out what you add on the social networks. There are only 2 groups of people. First one is the one that do not post anything on the Facebook as year is long, and the second one is the one which can post at least 50 statuses at a day. And it's the second group that want to draw all attention of how they feel and what they do. However, this is really easy to turn against you in this case. One thing is, of course, adding depressing photos, posting sad songs. I'm so sad, I'm crying! But just as bad in this case is the opposite, showing off. At all cost, the effort to show her what she lost, or how you changed, or how happy you are without her. She will find out. You made it clear of how the breakup has marked you. It will immediately discourage her and bury all of your chances of getting her back. What you need now is the mystery. Do you know why? Because it makes her curious. And so the need to find things about you in a different way. Number 3. Let her miss you. What? How? Easy to say, but how to achieve it? Nothing difficult. Just break any contact with her. Don't meet her. Don't write her. Don't call her. Think about it. When will you start to miss someone or something? Even if you cannot get it or it's not in your presence. A lot of guys can't understand this. They are afraid that if their ex is suddenly single, she will find a replacement for them quickly. Therefore, they often make a mistake of lasting just for a few days and they start to text their exes again, desperately. But as I said, that's a recipe for disaster. Your ex must feel all of the consequences of the breakup. That means that she suddenly lost you completely, not gradually, completely. And that's when there's a good chance, when you suddenly evaporate from her life, that she eventually starts to miss you. And that's the space for number 4. Focus on yourself. You have time, so use it for your advantage. Try to fill all of your time so you don't think about the breakup. For example, start to working out or start a new business. Have an interesting hobby or try new things you haven't had time before. Change your hairstyle, buy new clothes. Take care of yourself, improve your style or buy a new cologne. Number 5. Don't deal with things you have no control over. Just don't bother for a second. That, yes, it can happen that your ex will go on a date with someone else. And I know it sucks. But what you can do about it? Will you forbid her? Will you spy on her? Will you run into a restaurant where she will be with that guy? And will you start to scream? Maybe she will block you on the social networks. But again, what you can do about it? How will you affect it? No wise. And finally, number 6. Be patient and rise about it. I know that you miss her, but there are some things that simply requires time. Repeat to yourself that more patience mean more chance of getting her back. A lot of guys are trying various shortcuts and they think they won. One example. You meet her on the street, you talk for a while and she tells you that she misses you. And she wants to know if you also miss her. You quickly respond, "Yes, my dear, I missed you so much. We will be a couple again." Boom, game over. The mistake is that you showed her that you had constantly thought about her. And you are not over the breakup. Try to give her a funny answer. For example, "You and I missing you? Excuse me, what's your name?" Do you see the difference? She will not expect answer like this and you will both laugh. So be patient, rise about it and be gentleman.